Perfect. Now let's talk about the third and the final type of a template, right? Which would be your offer type of a template. So I can click on create new template over here. Go to create from scratch. What I can do is give this something like offer. Now again, you'll follow the same rules of having small letters and no spaces like you do across all the other type of templates. The content of the template would become offer with coupon. In this, header is an optional thing. You can remove headers, or if you want headers, you can put it up as well, right? There will be two buttons. These two buttons are fixed, so you can't change the type of buttons or the content of this button on a larger scale. We'll see it in depth in a second. Now I'll click on continue, go ahead. So the first thing is for you to put up an image to this template. I can go ahead and put up an image. Let's say I put up this particular image. I can give this an offer title. So I can call it like a launch offer. Whatever title you will give will appear over here just below the initial image that you have put up. Then comes your offer code. Now let's say you as a company are selling some product, and that product you have put up with offer, right? And if somebody puts up this offer, you might be giving some discount that is set on your end, but that discount code or the offer code you can put over here, something like launch 15, right? Next you have, so you put up the offer code over here. Then in case if you want to expire this offer code after a particular time interval, you don't want anyone to be able to see this offer code or use it, right? Then you can go ahead and click on this. That's the expiration date for the offer code. If you don't want any expiration date, you can keep the toggle off. For now, we'll keep the toggle on. Where would you set the expiration date? That is when you're sending the broadcast using this template. We'll see that in a minute. Then you can go ahead and put up a body, something like hi, add a variable. Again, variable value calling will happen when you're actually using this template. Then you can go ahead and put something like, right? And then after this, if you want to have opt out, just like you had in your carousel cards, you can toggle this on and it will bring up a text saying reply stop to unsubscribe. Anybody who will reply stop will get this on stored on our platform, will get this data stored on our platform. And next time when you're targeting the same user base, you can choose to opt out the people, just like you do it in other broadcasts. You can go back over here. Now, these two buttons are fixed. You will have one button which will be a copy offer code button which you can't change, not even the button label. The second button is the URL button, right? Which is you go ahead and you put a button label, something like shop now. Of course, this code would be for some product, right? So what WhatsApp allows you to do is first give an option for the user to copy this code. Second is for the user to put up a URL for that particular product. I'll put up a dummy URL right now. But on your end, you can go ahead and put the product link over here so that a user can copy the offer code, go on this product link, apply the offer code and buy from you, right? That's the whole use case for this. You can't change the type of these buttons since this is a rule directly from Meta. And then you can go ahead and click on request approval. Once your approval is done, when you go ahead and you use it for doing a broadcast, we'll show you in a second. Let's put this up. Again, since you have put up a variable over here, you will have to put some value to define this variable. Initially, finally, you will be calling an attribute when you're sending the broadcast. Then you can click on confirm. When you click on confirm, it'll go to Meta for approval, get uploaded from the platform. Now once it goes, it will show under review. Once it gets approved, I have a pre-approved such template, which is this one. It will be something like this. So when you click on this and use it for broadcast, which is create broadcast, after you have defined your broadcast objective and all, you again, as I said, you will have the final option to put an image. That image will go over here. Your custom code will be over here, which you can still change from here, and the expiry date. Since you enabled expiry date, so you'll have to choose an expiry date. You can't skip it. If you do not want an expiry date, you'll have to create another template with that expiry date toggle turned off. Then you choose your contact list and then you send now, and that's it. These two would go up finally to the end user. They will copy this out and then they will eventually use it. In case if you have already sent to this user base and people would have opted out, this is the toggle for exclude users who have opted out. So if you want to exclude the people who initially wrote stop. When you send the same user base some other promotional offer, you can toggle this on. But if you still want to send them, you can even keep this toggle on and send it out. And this concludes the third type of template, where you will get a template like this, which is an offer type of a template.